reference or the medium or size, all those things. The reason why I asked you to do that is tomorrow you're going to be teaching and you're going to be teaching your students. I always insist that involve the students in the lessons. One, involve the students in the lesson so that they participate in almost all aspects except for the actual drawing and teaching. They participate in all aspects. So as soon as this is over, they are going to be doing it and showing it to you. Okay. So you have to sort of give the students leeway to decide. So, as you said, like there are 10 students, 15 students, each student will ask for. So you can go in for a majority. One, you can go in for a majority. It's not impossible. You can go in for a majority, or uh, you can, like that is exactly why I ask and then lead you. Why are we doing a lesson? We are doing a lesson to learn something about that subject. Agreed? To learn something about that subject. So, uh, we need to learn something that we don't know, or we want to know more about that. Okay, so this class we had decided that we want to see how to draw a smiling person, a woman or a man, a small child or a grown up, as a laughing, somebody who shows their teeth happily, not angry. No, happily, very happy. Okay. Right. So, this is a drawing exercise on how to show a face, isn't it? It's a drawing exercise on how to show a face when the face is laughing, showing teeth, open mouth. One, how to show the teeth, how not to show the teeth. Okay, that's one. Two, uh, the whole anatomical features of the face changes, including the ears. When you're laughing, the ears go back and turn slightly in. Okay, I have to shut off the sound and I have to shut off the mic. I think the mic is shut off, but still I'll just go and check and shut it off, or else we are going to have problem. Sound, headphones, speakers, jack, mic. I think the mic is shut off. I think so. Show hidden icons. Um, uh, where is the mic? I don't know. See the mic. Oh, and luckily I saw. I went here. Wi-Fi, mouse, printer, sound, speakers, headphones. Okay, mono audio. I think it's all shut off. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. No, we have to see that. Like, or else the sound keeps reverb. The reverb is always there. No? Luckily, I went in there because I had taken off my charging. And without charging, anytime the phone can get switched off. I'll have to check the. This part is slightly dark, isn't it? Okay. Now we go to எங்க மறக்குது? நான் இன்னைக்கு by mistake I thought today is 17th class and I was getting ready for an oil painting. Then I suddenly realized, then Sweta told me, oh no, sir, it's not 17th class, it is. Okay. Now let me show you like what portion I'm going to be doing. Okay. Uh, so you got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but why is my Bluetooth not working? Just a second, my Bluetooth was not working. Okay. Hmm? Towards the model left. Okay. And it's also slightly tilted back, as you can see, yeah, because the bottom of the nose is showing and the chin is pushed up. You don't generally see this part of the neck. Huh? That part of the neck will be slightly hidden always. Now, like that part will be when you are like that, it will always be hidden. Only when you lift your head like that, that happens. So many things are going to be slightly distorted. This part is going to be larger than that part. Half, we say. Okay. So we take the half here, right? Don't we? We take the half here. But it's almost, the half is almost here. Okay. So we won't draw the usual partition. We'll try to draw uh, the way this picture is asking us to draw. Now lighting is gone slightly up. Okay, now the lighting is better. This side is slightly dark, but can't help. Huh? Can't help. Okay. Now I'll stop the sharing and I think the recording is on the usual way. The mic is off. Okay. Okay, so but the rest of the situation has to be kept the same. We'll keep the face here. Okay, so the head starts from here. Head starts from here and sort of ends here. Shall we keep it at that? That is the general size that we take. I'm taking it slightly bigger because this face seems to be much longer than normal. Full hand, okay, and a little bit more. Full hand and a little bit more. That much. The proportions are going to change a little bit now. You'll have the hair come up to that. Let the eyebrow come up to that. Okay. The only see when I said oh charcoal was because no, with charcoal it's very difficult to erase. Hmm? Not impossible, but very difficult. So the head is like that. If I'm going to be drawing that, I'm going to find that difficult to erase. So now uh, the mouth seems to be the most important part that we are interested in, isn't it? Hmm? Let me get the overall structure before I go to. Okay, the mouth comes up to that. Okay, the chin comes way below. Okay, so I'll have to erase that. Mm. So now that we got this, we can go in for the so that becomes the hair. The eye comes here, which anyway is the most important aspect of a portrait. Even if we have to extend a little bit more, we can always do that. Her finger seems to be very short compared to the length of her face. And I've shown you the full picture. So if you see the length of the face, the length of the palm, uh, and the length of the finger seems to be very short, isn't it? Don't you think? Nobody wants to talk today.
Yes, sir. The index finger is very small.
Yeah, it looks very small, yeah. Which is very strange, like
It looks like AI generated.
could be, or maybe not totally AI generated, AI modified, it could be that. Because uh, the model looks very tall, like comparatively tall person. And compared to that, the hand seems to be the fingers seem to be very small. Uh, there are different kinds of blocking in, and many, not different kinds, different ways of doing the blocking in. I take a lot of lines. You know, there are some artists I know, like a teacher who is no more now, a teacher named uh, uh, Santan Raj. He used to, no, he'll hold the pencil like that. He'll be doing that and suddenly go and take one small line. It'll be right. You know, uh, not a random line. He will plan it to get it right. Uh, I just draw like that. This is my habit. I just draw and choose the best line that I have drawn. Okay. Um, I've taken it way high. Huh? The lower line is unless for this, it's almost parallel to the diagonal lines. You know, like if it is straight, then they are horizontal lines. Because it's slightly off, it's a diagonal lines. Okay. The eyes get very narrow when the person is laughing full face. Hmm? You know what I mean by full face, right? Full face would be laughing with the forehead. You know, when you laugh, the forehead shrinks a little bit. You can laugh without shrinking like that. But this girl is laughing totally with a full face. Huh? Um, okay, so I brought the eye too close, I think. Let the eye be there. I'll have to make some. Uh, let's see, I don't retire. Okay, so from here, let's just take it like that. After that, we'll give the dimension. Huh? So from the center, it's slightly off, not very off, slightly off. And the nose turns here. It's that, it comes here, and nose opens up. Usually it will be here, right? Because she's laughing like that, the nose opens up here. See, it's a drawing technique that we concentrate on. Huh? It's not about the medium. See, I told you that we can do this. Do you want graphite? Because graphite would have been easier to erase. With graphite, I can draw darker. With charcoal, I can't draw darker. Hmm? So all those things are there. We know that. Huh? Not that we don't know. We know that. And okay, we'll do the hair. You remember we were talking, we usually talk about uh, wire mesh when we are drawing. We know what we mean by that. This is not exactly a wire mesh, but do you see that all these lines are connected? Hmm? Let me take a photograph of this at this stage so that, like when I say a wire mesh, uh, if you're going to be taking notes about wire mesh, you can possibly use it. Huh? I was telling all the students who had come for the examination to apply for bridge uh, eighth grade system to become a teacher there. You don't need any sort of what do you say? You don't have to pay a fees. Uh, Nobody's going to ask you like how qualified you are. What is your qualification? No, if you are a teacher, which means that you are teaching some students are with you, so you know art. Huh? Okay. And we have a system, you know that we have a system. And because we have a system, we are going to be teaching our system. Huh? Uh, so you register and you send your students. Uh, there can be online students also nowadays. Send your students for the grade examination. There are 8 grades, and up to 6 grades, we have books. Up to 5 grades, we have books, but there is a thing called uh, pre. No, first grade is there, second grade is there, and on and so forth. Before that, we have a thing called pre-grade. Okay, so now I'm trying to sort of get it connected. So horizontal, vertical line from there connects this. There is a shadow there, and that is how the shadow goes. With that, I can draw this very well. Hmm? This is what I mean. This is what we mean by uh, wire mesh in a portrait. Huh? Any other place, a wire mesh would mean something else. In a portrait, it means this. Um, if you have any questions, you can keep asking. Just let me know that you're going to ask a question so that I can stop drawing and listen to you. And so the uh, okay, you can see the drawing, right? You can see the drawing, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that way you can see the drawing. Do you understand what I'm doing? Whenever I'm doing something, I'm taking a line here. I took 2 lines there. You understand? Because you have the picture with you, so you should be able to understand, right? So you understand. Okay. In Tamil, there is a nice uh, saying which goes like Maunam samadhathirku ariguri. Like silence is a sign of acceptance. So when you don't say no, I consider that okay. Do you understand? Nobody says anything. Means I take it that you understand. Huh? No, so I'm right. Okay. See, the biggest problem in doing something, teaching online. Now, in presence, you can be doing your artwork and your students will be watching you. Okay. But in an online class, you don't have the same kind of distance management. The camera is right in front of my eyes. Okay, and I constantly see with a single eye. Somebody who has taught with camera right in front of their eyes would understand this. Actually, from the center of the eye, if I take a line down, the mouth comes almost there, slightly in maybe. So I can take that as a measure because the girl is laughing out loud, at least open laugh. We don't know if she's loud or not. She could be like with a full mouth. Ha, ha, ha. No, we don't know. Okay, now I'm going to do the mouth. ஆமா ஆமா
சார் ஏன் சார் நெக்ஸ்ட் டே வரவே இல்ல பிராக்டிகல் எக்ஸாம் அன்னைக்கு?
இப்பதான் கொஞ்ச நேரத்துக்கு முன்னாடி சொல்லி முடிச்சேம்மா. என்ன ஆச்சுன்னா நான் அங்க வந்திருந்தப்ப ஒருத்தவங்களோட அப்பாயின்மெண்ட் வாங்கிட்டு வந்திருந்தேன். அன்னைக்கு நமக்கு the day I completed I spoke to you people, gave that speech, and then I had lunch, and I was supposed to go and meet my client. A student of mine, a friend of mine, fine art student. ஆனா இப்போ அவங்க வேற ஒரு லைன்ல இருக்காங்க. So I had to go and meet her. ஆஃப் பண்ணிடுறேம்மா, இது மைக் ஆஃப் பண்ணிடுறேம்மா. சரி, I had to go and meet her. அன்னைக்கு she was not available. சரி, நம்ம இங்க போயிட்டு அப்புறம் ஈவினிங் நம்ம போய் பார்த்துக்கலாம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு we decided, ராமச்சந்திர சார் நானும். திடீர்னு காலையில கூப்பிட்டு சார் உடனே வந்துட்டு போயிருங்க, அட்லீஸ்ட் வந்துருங்க இந்த சென்ஸ். பார்த்தா நான் அங்க இதுக்கு போகணும். உங்களுக்கு தெரியுமா என்னன்னு தெரியல, துறைப்பாக்கம்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு இடம், குவைட் ஃபார். அங்க போய் பார்த்தா பேச்சு இழுத்துக்கிட்டே போகுது. அதை போய் பார்ப்போம். அங்க நிறைய வேலை பார்த்துருக்கோம் நாங்க முன்னாடி. அதுகளை எல்லாம் வந்து கொஞ்சம் பார்க்க வேண்டியிருந்தது, கொஞ்சம் ரிப்பேர் பண்றது மாதிரி இருக்கு, பார்த்துட்டு போயிருங்கன்னாங்க. அப்படியே போனோம் 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 பேசிக்கிட்டே இருந்தோம்னா வேலை. லஞ்சுக்கு மேல ஆயிடுச்சு, லஞ்ச் டைம் ஆயிடுச்சு. அதுக்கு மேல வந்து லஞ்ச் சாப்பிட்டு போயிருங்கன்றாங்க. I had posted an oil portrait that I did with group 16. Group 16 is not something that I take classes. இன்னொரு ஒருத்தர் எடுக்கிறாரு, அவர் பேரு தினேஷ்ன்னு சொல்லிட்டு அவருடைய பேரு. அவர் கிளாஸ் அது. சரி, அவருடைய கிளாஸ்ல வந்து நான் வந்து ஒரு ஆயில் போர்ட்ரேட் ஒன்று செஞ்சிருந்தேன். அது இதுல போஸ்ட் பண்ணியிருந்தேன். எத்தனை பேர் பார்த்தீங்கன்னு எனக்கு தெரியல. பார்த்தீங்களா? யாராவது பார்த்தீங்களா? இல்ல, யாரும் பார்க்கல. போய் பாருங்க, ஒரு ஆயில் போர்ட்ரேட் ஒன்று. 8 inches by 8 inches என்னமோ சம்திங். அதுல வந்து அந்த ஸ்மைலிங் உமன் தான் சப்ஜெக்ட். ஒரு கொஞ்சம் இது வந்து கொஞ்சம் யங்கர் கேர்ள் மாதிரி இருக்கு இல்லையா, அது வந்து கொஞ்சம் ஓல்டர் உமன் மாதிரி இருந்தது சார். அக்ரிலிக்கா இருந்தா இப்படி இருக்காது டிராயிங், விளங்குதா உங்களுக்கு? த ரீசன் பாய் இல்ல, அந்த கேள்வி வந்து ரொம்ப நல்ல ஒரு கேள்வி. ஸோ யூ ஹாவ் ஆல்ரெடி டிசைடட் வாட் டு டூ, because whenever we are saying, that's a kind of meaning that comes out of that. Whenever we are saying something, you say, you choose, but when we choose, you say, we will do this. Appa, you have decided even before. இல்லம்மா, அதான கேள்வி, அப்படிதானே வருது அந்த பதில். சரியா? யார் சொன்னது ஞாபகம் இல்லை எனக்கு. அது யார்? இது 2 பேர்ல ஒன்னா தான் இருக்க முடியும், வேற யாரா இருக்க முடியும்? சரியா? இப்படி வந்துருச்சு. அப்ப அந்த இடத்துல ஒரு ஸ்பேஸ் வருது, அதுக்கப்புறம் அங்க அப்படி வருது. இப்ப நான் இந்த விரல வந்து இன்னும் நல்லா கீழ கொண்டு போகணும். ஆ? இல்ல நம்ம அங்கேயே வச்சுக்கிறோம் அத. We won't take it further down. It looks as if it has to be taken down, but we won't. We'll keep it like that. Now we'll see if this eraser can erase chocolate. சாரதா பிரிட்ஜ் அகாடமி ஹெச்ஓடிமா ஒரு நிமிஷம் நான் பேசிட்டு வந்துடுறேன் ப்ளீஸ்.
Sir,
there's a conference that's going to happen in Sri Lanka, and my input was necessary there. So I had to talk to her.